Alright, time for some solo gathering in the black zone. Again with my mining gear, again from the Limhurst portal, going to the tier 7 mountain map. Immediately with invisibility. Cause with my mining gear I mainly want to spend time in a mountain map to get the crazy extra gathering bonus for mining. I wonder how high my tier 6 mining level is already. I will check it shortly once I start gathering tier 6 ore, which I eventually will. I just need to remember that that is what I want to do. I want to see what my level is at right now. I could take those tier 6 trees, but I kinda don't want to lose my invisibility. I could invis gank this guy. I do have invisibility potions. I can do invisibility ganks. It's just that I'm not very strong. The person will have to be very low. But at least I do have tons of mobility. 6.1, let's take that. 6.1 height. If it was 6.1 wood, for example, I would not have done so. But it was kind of to be expected that it would not have very many pieces on the stack, sadly. So I still do remember that I want to check out my level. Do I want to walk in a specific way? Tier 6 ore is gone here. That's not good. 6 to 15 players. I think I'm... well, I'll kill this thing. I will definitely kill this thing. And I do need to remember to eat my pork pie. Alright, what's my level? I'm level 67 only. Kinda would have thought or hoped that I would already be... there's a small chest already open. Kinda would have thought or hoped that I would already be on level 80 or something, or close to level 80. It really took a while for the chest to be taken, but there are 6 to 15 players in this map, so it's possible that there were evil people right at the chest. Here in the east corner there was absolutely nothing, so I probably want to skip this eastern part here. Tier 7 gear. Go away. Are you going away? You're going away. The thing is, when I have this person selected, the name is showing for a little bit longer. I wonder if I want to check out this place. I think so. Probably. 0 to 5 players now that the chest is gone, I suppose. This tier 7 dude probably wants to do this smuggler crate stuff, maybe. Probably. Maybe. Probably. I mean, his gear looks like he wants to fight. It does indeed look like PvP gear. Tier 6 fiber. So far, I'm not too optimistic about this map. But let's continue looking. There were elementals next to the stacks. The mantles that I don't want to gather. And most of these stacks seem to only have one piece right now. Oh well. They are slightly too close to this stack. In the east, basically everything has been taken. Well, I didn't see fiber stacks. I did not see fiber stacks. 1 out of 9. Well, not exactly what I'm looking for. I do want more. Somebody has been gathering. There's some basalt and some ore down there. I could walk like this. It's one thing if the eastern corner is empty, but I still can gather around the territory for sure. There are even 2 roads portals here, so it's actually much safer than normal. It's actually quite the dangerous place here at the territory, because it's basically impossible to get away from anybody. The roads portals, there's at least a chance, even though it's really hard with the saddled wild boar against fast mounts. I wonder how expensive the spectral dire boar is right now. But there's always a big problem with the spectral dire boar. That if you use the invisibility, you will have a long cooldown on your boots, and the boots are really important. Not so much against big groups, because you basically have no chance against those. Nothing interesting in there, sadly. If there would have been a golden luxury good, or better, I would have taken it. Maybe I really should be taking a tier 7 blood letter instead of a tier 6 blood letter for a little bit more damage. I definitely also want a little bit more levels. A few more levels for my blood letter, so I kill these things faster. I'm level 56. It's not that terrible, but it's definitely also not very high, for sure. I probably want to level it up a little bit more. Like this part here is very often very bad, very low tier. Here's some tier 6 stuff. Hoping for some tier 7 stuff for sure. We'll see if I can find that kind of stuff. I probably also want to check out the cliff. Do I? Theoretically, cliffs do have tier 6 and tier 7 resources in a tier 7 map. Some basalt. I'm not finding nothing, but I'm also not finding very much. I didn't pay attention to my stonecutter journal, but it looks fine. Still got tons of fame that I need to actually fill it. When I was buying my journals, wasn't really paying attention to the tier 7 stone. I did take 9 prospector journals this time. Even more, like basically 9 prospector journals that were completely empty and 1 that had already been begun. But who knows how far it was already filled, how much it had already been filled. I'm finding some stuff, Not very much, but some. 14% enchantment, that's not too crazy. I would want to find a little bit more tier 6 ore. Kinda wanna reach that level 100. I mean, basically for all the resources, right? There's... Wait a second, is there something relevant in there? Theoretically, high estimated market value, but I believe it doesn't sell for that much, does it? Yesterday I looked into the market concerning this kind of stuff, and it wasn't very expensive. It simply wasn't very expensive. Here I found my enemy. My competition. The reason why I'm finding so little resources. Did I get silver when I killed this thing? You gained very little silver there. Well, now I'm walking a very inefficient way, kind of. Not too bad, but... which way do I want to go? Probably around the territory. I found my competition. Tier 7 miner. Not great for me. Ooh. There has been something nice. At least he's slow, because he's just tier 7. Still, not really that great for me to find this kind of competition. He's also much cheaper than me. No settled wild boar, no tier 8 gear. Stuff is quite cheap. Would be nice if this elemental was able to come up here. I mean, there is an entrance. There is indeed an entrance. I did seem to only have gotten 150 silver from the egg. Like other treasures give a lot of silver when you kill them, when you destroy them. So I thought probably would be useful to kill those. I don't know how high the chances to actually find anything else in those egg baskets. I don't even know if it's even possible at all to find anything else in there. How expensive is this stuff? 2.8k, 2.3, 2.3. I mean, usually the prices vary a little bit from place to place. Who knows how expensive those things are in Limhurst? Nobody knows. Unless, except the people who know. So, 22% carry weight. There's still quite a bit that I want to take. Is this a potential gathering area? It may be. The western thing is a PvE area. Where are the black dots? There's one. Need to ride a little bit more efficiently. Don't really want to lose my gallop for no reason. Not when I can avoid it. 6 out of 9. I haven't been there yet, so I'll go like this. Behind the static area. Yeah, 0 to 5 players. Haven't really seen much in this map. Anything that's concerning? Nothing that's concerning. I'm finding quite a bit of stuff. It's just not very expensive. It's just not of very high value. Still on such a low level, level 12 only. With my tier 7 mining. And it is probably worse with other resources. I would assume this guy is really not dangerous in any way. Or actually wooden stone are slightly higher. But it's all on a really low level. Low level gatherer. Let's not talk about tier 8 resources. The coffer opens in 30 seconds, oh god. I mean, I basically cannot fight him. It is not possible. Wow. I didn't even get... I didn't even get a silver bag. I did get one book. I mean, I wasn't expecting much from what's it called? Coffer. But still pretty funny. I do remember that I also decided that I wanted to gather 5.1 ore. But I don't want to kill elementals for it. I just want to gather it if I see it naturally. Even though you could argue in such a magical world that elementals are natural, kinda. Can I gather this tier 6 ore here? There's a medium chest which is kind of hidden, which is kind of good. If I somehow manage to stay another 18 minutes in this map, which I probably will. I will go for it, because there's just a slightly higher chance that some people will not come here. Well, when I have one book, I may as well take the other book. So I do not forget about it. Because they don't get saved, sadly. I wish they would. Okay, this is looking pretty bad. I have very low hopes. Like, one time I went through this place and was lucky with an highly enchanted resource. Another time I went through this and didn't find anything whatsoever. And likewise, it was just a bad idea. There's some basalt though. At least some basalt, at least. I didn't completely waste my time. I already checked out a lot of stuff in this map though. I only have this left, this, This stuff. That's the only thing that's left in this map. I mean, there's still this, but I'm not going to go there. Everything here was empty, so this place will also be pretty empty, probably. But that's probably enough space that I still need to cover to actually spend those remaining 16 minutes. Most likely, as long as I find some resources, I suppose. Because the medium chest being hidden like that really may help. But maybe it doesn't. I don't know how often other players click N to check this map. They should do so pretty often, but I mean, in Albion there's just a huge amount of players that's just really not good at the game. Just a huge amount. I think I heard noises. Maybe somebody's fighting or running around in the static PvE, static group PvE area. So, any resources? There's something. 3 out of 9, sadly, only 6.0. I'll take it. I'll take it. Because I was hoping that it would be like 7.3. Especially when it spawns so close to me. It would have been so nice. It would have been so interesting to see how expensive it would be. I mean, I got some 7.2 stuff in my inventory. How expensive is that? 15k, so maybe 7.3 is twice the amount. Oh, well, I think 6.3 is already like 20 or 25k. So 7.3 probably more like 50k per piece. 50 to 100, something like that. Oh god, another tier 8 miner. That's really bad. No wonder why I'm finding so little stuff. He actually may have different gear in his inventory. Last time I was running around in the black zone, I actually found some gatherer who did have a cursed ganking gear in his inventory, and who swapped to it to fight me. So definitely possible, theoretically. Especially when they're on such a high tier. I wonder how much faster a moose is than my settled wild boar. 10%. And it also does get into gallop faster, but it is less tanky, I believe, right? I believe it's less tanky. Kinda wanna check. Kinda wanna find out. So, where have I already been? Oh god, so many guys. Is this the same guy? So many gatherers in this map. And this guy is not a gatherer. But damn, that's a lot of competition. That's a lot of competition. No wonder why I'm finding so little. I mean, it's actually crazy that I found so much, considering how many people I've seen. Maybe they have just started gathering here. Still 12 minutes to go. I may not find enough stuff. But I mean, I can go into the tier 6 map and just come back as well. How long does it need to get into gallop? 4 seconds. How long does the moose need? Does it only need 2 seconds? Maybe. The purple dungeon. I wish it was worth anything. Maybe I don't wish that, actually. It's probably not a good idea to make safe content good. That's probably not a good idea. I just wish that the roads of Avalon solo dungeons would be good. Like the static solo dungeons. And the roads. They should be good. They are extremely dangerous. They should be really good. But they aren't, for some reason. I think they were good in the past. Somewhen. Now they're not anymore, but they should be. They were really, I mean, kind of fun. Every time you found enemies in there was fun. But, well, not every time. Sometimes when you just were found by 7 people, then it wasn't very fun. Still. Kinda fun. Kinda interesting. Pretty exciting. 10 minutes left. It's getting rough. But they also have seen me. So maybe they get discouraged. Seeing so many gatherers. Maybe they're in a group. That would be pretty bad. If they are friends. Then I could get into trouble, because I would kind of want to be slightly aggressive. For medium chest. Like slightly. Not very aggressive, but a little bit. A tiny bit aggressive. Don't want to give up too easily, too quickly. Because a lot of people are scared. And I do have a lot of mobility to get out. Any resources? No, no, and no. Common Wisp, useless. Since the change of Wisps not getting triggered by mounted people, which is probably good, I do find so few enchanted Wisps. It's crazy. Usually I find so many more, but it does make sense. Because all those... Of course, you lose your 4th Sterling Cape from every single ability of random mobs. It's so disgusting. It's good, kind of, but it really doesn't make sense. Not very much. Doesn't make very much sense. Whatever. But it's good, it's good. Oh, some more 6.2 and some more 6.2. Tons of 6.2. 6.2, 6.2, 6.2. Just a second ago. Found even some more 6.2. Should hurry before it loses its enchantment. Hopefully it's more than one. Sadly not. And the other one? Like, the stone isn't even worth mentioning. But I'll take it anyways, of course. Is this stuff there or is it gone? I didn't see. I mean, I will walk this way anyways. Maybe I'll find resources here in this tiny part of the map. It's gone. Too bad. Too bad. Almost lucky. Anything here? No. No, no, and no. I believe I've seen one 6.3 fiber in this map already, right? One stack of 6.3 fiber? I think it was fiber. I mean, I didn't count the resources, so I don't know. Really wonder how many resources in total are there. Not how many resources, but how many stacks. Because you do always wonder how many 0.3 resources are supposed to be there. I really kinda would like to know. Actually, quite a few resources here in this little place. All those gatherers seem to not have been here yet. Quite a few things. So little stuff though, in general. Really not finding too much, but also not too little, probably. Not much time has passed yet. But I really wonder how much money I will have made per time. Because it feels kinda empty. Last run it also felt kinda empty. Felt like I didn't get much and it was still more than 2 million power. At least. But I mean, I should get decent amounts. Generally. Considering that I'm a full tier 8 gatherer. Using gathering gear. I should be getting something. Smuggler. Wagon. Is that how you say this? Wagon? Maybe. 5 minutes. Could have gone for this thing. Does also give some money. But not very much, I believe. I believe it doesn't give very much money. Gives some favor. Favor is kinda good, but usually everything that gives favor only gives very, very little favor. Sometimes something shows. Does it only show the rarity of the crates once they have been picked up and then drop down again? Or is it not shown anymore? Or the thing is, it's so super far away from me. I kinda don't want to go there. Oh, there's 5.1. Have I already? I have already checked out this place. Oh, now I went a bad way. What do I do now? Do I quickly go into the other map? Probably not. I could. It's also too far away to go there again, so I probably should go to the... Have I not checked out something yet? I mean, the southern side of this cliff. Have I checked out the northern side of this cliff? Up here? I don't remember. Most likely not the southern side. There's some stuff up there. Okay. This is how I can spend my time until the medium chest is up. I do want to replenish my pork pie though. Smuggler wagon. I'm probably not very interested in it. Medium treasure chest, 2 minutes 40. Skipping 5.1 fiber. Most likely not worth my time. It's probably just as good as not taking it. Oh, how did I miss this thing? How did I not see? But besides the elemental, there's absolutely nothing else. So, 2 minutes. So I was actually able to spend all my time in a useful way until the Chest is coming up. I did see some tier 6 ore. Here it is. 1 minute 26, that's not very long anymore. 6 to 15 players, that's very bad for me. Let's see if I can get some. Let's see if all the 3 million gatherers are also there. And I got the feeling that they will also be here. They probably also like money. "54 seconds, slowly it's getting time to really get there." There's some fiber, I still got enough time to get it. So, tier 6. 2 seconds until gallop. It isn't tanky though, that's a problem. Like, the thing is, the saddled wild boar is tanky. That's quite the big advantage. This guy wasn't dangerous. A big egg thing. So there's a person in a group. Wild Instinct. Interesting that they're here. I've seen this guild somewhere else as well. But I've only seen come on, move. I've only seen a solo player of them. Who was basically a free kill for me. Kind of. Or maybe it was somebody who I killed. Also possible. The moose would kind of be nice, theoretically. Somehow, basically. But it is less tanky. So now I'm actually paying 100% attention to how much silver I'll get. 0. 0 silver. So, I wanna look at 72%, 64. So 10% damage reduction more, but 10% less speed. I would indeed have much less carry weight though. 906 compared to... Hurry up. 374. It's a very big difference. Very big difference. I would already be full. I would already be at 100%. Like, I would have already been at 100% much earlier. Me being at 56%, I don't know. It may be 100% actually, considering that I also have a bag. A moose probably simply doesn't have enough carry weight. Being faster would be really good. Having faster gallop stuff is also really good. I want them to cast at the same time. They may even cast their ability one more time. Because they do so little damage. Moose. I would just not be able to carry very much carry weight. I would really like to have more speed though. Really good. More speed is really good, but it's also quite a bit easier to dismount me in a way. Gallop speed's so good though. Fast gallop. 2 seconds only. It's really good. No carry weight though. No carry weight. I mean, it's most likely better for situations where you're not going for tier 6 resources. But not going for tier 6 resources seems pretty troll. Unless maybe you want to be just going deep. Want to go... If you go deep into the black zone... When was the last time that I went deep into the black zone here on the EU server? How long is that ago? And how many resources did I find? Because I believe I've been pretty deep already, and probably already with my tier 8 tools. And I probably didn't get very many resources. I do remember finding some big 8.1 stacks and stuff. But those really were the exception to the rule. How expensive is 6.3 stone? Not very expensive. 2.6k, basically a normal tier 7 resource. God damn it. Getting deep into the black zone. High tier maps, which are super dangerous, basically. And with the moose, you still won't be able to get away from big groups. Pretty much. Like, there should not be a way to actually get away. There is such a thing spawning. Can there be anything valuable in there, though? I don't know, 0 to 5 players. Can there be valuable stuff in there? Because if it's only eggs and chocolate, which it probably isn't, there will probably also be something else. Kind of want to go there and take a look. But I may find so many tier 6 resources that I wouldn't be able to get there in time if I take all of them. So then the question becomes, do I just want to skip everything that's not ore? Because it's quite far away. If I gather everything, it may get rough. I really kind of want to settle wild boar just for the carry rate. Like, look at my carry rate, I'm already at 66%. I'm just running around for 40 minutes. And I didn't find very much stuff. So... Oh, 4.3. Run! Before it loses its enchantment. 4 out of 6, sadly only. Quick 50k. 1 minute. So I still do have a little bit of time. I may check out this black dot here, I suppose. Nothing interesting, basically. Such a far aggro range. Oh, well, now I kinda need to hurry, I think. Still quite far away. I do like using fast mounts, even though Moose is not really super fast. But it is definitely much faster, especially because of the gallop thing, considering how often I do have to dismount together. But not having gathering, what is it called? Not having carry weight. Did I already have some 4.2? There's a person, there's another person. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Are they all in a group? Kinda looks like it. Yeah, actually all in a group. Crazy. Oh, they are all... Wait a second, I invited them, so... And there was a group message. Do I want to spend more time in this map? Probably not. I mean, I'm finding some resources. I'm especially finding some enchanted resources. A big stack, 5.1. Could have can take that. How expensive is 5.1? I did get a miner tome, that's good. 5.1, 5.1. 500, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'll take that. And then a teleport home. I'll take it. Did actually get a mining tome. That's good. This increases my profit per time quite a bit. But it's looking pretty bad profit-wise. This isn't looking good. This doesn't feel like I've made much money. Tier 5 ore. I have 101% extra. So I'm guaranteed to get one gathering bonus. Do I have auto learn on? I don't. I could turn it on for tier 5 resources, right? I will never gather tier 5 stone. Whoops. I'm at a big stack and I'm looking around at my destiny board. Not a great idea in the black zone. Wouldn't recommend anybody to do this. But it's 5.1 ore. Who cares? It's really not worth much. Yeah, I'm just teleporting home, to be honest. Let's get out of here. I could have checked out the lake, to be honest. It may have been good. 110k teleport cost. The last map was garbage. This map wasn't great either. Let's see how much money I've made. Probably not the 2 million power. Oh, well, maybe. Maybe I've got the 2 million with a miner tome now, to be honest. Could be enough. 1.83 because of the tome in 47 minutes. Minus 100k for teleporting. Actually 2 million power. But only because of the tome. If I didn't get that, I would probably be slightly below the 2 million per hour mark. Not a great run, but obviously not terrible, even though I did find so little stuff only. Well, interesting.